Hey y'all, thank you for joining me for this divine masculine energy reading. I had to work a little early, so I came to the library so that I could knock some things off of my to-do list without distraction, even though I ain't really got nobody to distract me at home. I do have things that would distract me. And so I was like, I'm gonna go to the library. And since the temps are decent, it's like 60, 61. The library is by a park. So I'm probably gonna go walk because I have not been getting enough time outside and in the sun. So I guarantee this message will not be long because I have a small window of time for me to get outside before the sun goes down and the temperature drops. I really don't have a whole lot of downloads, but what I have been picking up is that the Divine Masculine Collective is in like a pregnant pause, like ain't no motion. um, or there may be motion, but not where it really counts the most. And for some of you, you really want to get moving on something. You really want to make progress or move in a certain direction, and it's not quite time. And it's not quite time because you all are needing to get clear. And it's like a mirror to the last divine feminine message that I did. It was in December sometime. About the end of December, I talked about the divine feminists needing to get clear on what they want and what abundance looks like for them, or something to that effect. And now that is the case for divine masculines, as you are at the threshold of new opportunities, not only new opportunities, but like higher opportunities. And one of the downloads that I've gotten is that because you're at that threshold, it's bringing up all kind of like nerves. One of the songs that did come to mind was Butterflies by Michael Jackson. I'm trying to think, have I channeled that song in a divine masculine feminine reading before? But it's I just wanna touch and kiss, and I wish that I could be with you tonight. You give me butterflies inside. So the lyrics to that song may resonate, and even if we're not talking about a relationship where you're at the threshold and you're nervous, am I good enough? I don't feel worthy. Shame, regret, resentment, and all of that. It could just be an opportunity. It could be a move. It's something that's better that is presenting itself, the opportunity to elevate and evolve in a way that has a lot of divine masculines as confident as you often are nervous and not feeling so confident. But what's also coming up is that you guys are needing to be present. Stop focusing so much on the past, what didn't work out, beating yourself up about this and that, and stop focusing so much on the future. What if this happens? What if this don't happen? And be present. You're needing to be present, enjoy the moment, be grateful for what is, and give concentrated thought to what's best for you where you are at this moment on your journey. And for some of you, because you're still working with imposter syndrome, the monkey mind, you're not in the most confident place, you really needed to lean on your higher guidance and know that your mind will tell you that you're not ready, that you're not equipped, that you won't weigh up, that you won't align. But your higher self, that part of you that knows that you're fully capable and have everything you need, that magician in you, who is a master manifester, knows different. That is the voice you need to be listening to. That is what you need to be leaning into at this time, because right now, in this pregnant pause, you're having to learn to be in witness consciousness. And witness consciousness is when, like, you can be aware of your thoughts, but not let them lead and guide you in any particular direction. You observe your thoughts. Oh shit, when this happened, this thing comes to mind that makes me want to not do such and such, and then move on to the next thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't allow your thoughts to have you in like arrested development. So yeah, giving some concentrated thought about what's best for you at this time, not in the future, not in the past, at present. How can you make the most of where you are presently in your situation? And determine, like, putting your time, effort, energy there, whether it's working on your health, your finances, love, investing in like a love relationship, your children, your family, your parents, your friends, your community. Like, how can you best enjoy those dynamics that are best for you at this time? So because I don't have a shit ton of downloads, I am going to pull some cards, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna go tend to my own mental and emotional health and get outside and give me some steps in. Spirit, what message would you have me to bring forth for the Divine Masculine Collective at this time? I don't know if I got these cards. No, they're in the upright, but it seemed like, okay, several of them want to fall in reverse, but we just had two to fly to the side, so we're going to take them. They did fall down, face down. And you have rescue and goblins. So either someone is coming to rescue you from your goblins, or this message is saying that nobody's coming to rescue you from your goblins, and that's your work, right? So if that's been the hope, then we're gonna look a little deeper. I told you, it's some opportunities. You're at the threshold of something. You got wide open. And this woman is standing on this elevated rock, which means that she can see, her view is expanded, and she sees like what's on the horizon, what opportunities are ahead, and she's wide open to them. But being wide open to them means that you're more vulnerable possibly than you've ever been. This energy is represented by the number 42, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about balance in our relationships. And then you got a butterfly, because whatever this is that you're wide open to, it's also very transformational. And that's even more reason why the nerves are there, the butterflies. Oh shit, I said that with the song, You Give Me Butterflies by Michael Jackson. So yeah, y'all may want to check out the words to this song. Damn, that's crazy. Then at the bottom of the deck, you got Magical Map Shifter. What this tells me is that there's very much someone who's available coming in, you need to reach out to, or they may reach out to you to rescue you from your goblins. And the goblins are your shadows, your imposter syndrome, your the thoughts that keep you from moving forward. And if this has not, if it has not already happened. It's something that's going to happen. And you're just needing to either remain open to this rescue coming in. You got somebody in a hot air balloon, and you got a woman here that's standing in like it's like she's secluded on an island all her own, but you got somebody that's coming to the rescue. So for some of you, you need to put out a SOS. I'm drowning. I do not know what to do. I'm fucked up out here. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, financially, or whatever, some of you are needing to ask for the help that you need, especially as it relates to getting over this threshold. Because if you're lost, you need somebody to come in and help you find your way. But you gotta be mindful of who you asking. Because part of the problem that I'm hearing is that people been giving you very fucked up, fear-mongering, ignorant advice. And for some of them, their ignorance is just based on they don't have the capacity nor the experience to point you in the right direction, to give you the advice that you need, because you're being led to show up as a totally different kind of beast. And they ain't never been there before. They ain't never seen that before. They used to doing all the low vibe shit that got you in this position to need rescue in the first place. So they can't give you advice on, it's just like the whole crabs in a barrel analogy, but it's like they can't give you advice on how to get out of the barrel. They in there with you. And for many of them, they don't have the desire to get out of the barrel, but you do. You want out. You want rescue. You want balance. You want peace. You want to explore those opportunities that are on the horizon for you. And the reason why I know it's somebody available to rescue you is because at the bottom of the deck, you have Magical Map Shifter. And a magical map shifter is a change agent. That's somebody that comes in and helps you do your transformation, or helps you inspire transformation. This is somebody who, when they step in the room or when they enter the situation, things are going to be better some kind of way. Some kind of way there's going to be an improvement on the design if this magical map shifter is involved, because they are a change agent. And so this is someone who you're needing to lean on a bit, because you are a change agent yourself. And the butterflies are keeping you from evolving into that, showing up in that, committing to that journey. And I know that to be true because underneath Magical Shapeshifter is making a choice, because you've hit rock bottom. And the thing about rock bottom is, once you get to that bottom, baby, it ain't no way but up. It's just like that crabs in a barrel analogy that I made. There are floors and limits that are placed upon you based on the direction you were going in. So now the only way out is up, to elevate, to evolve, to look at things from a higher perspective. Perspective. And you need this person who riding high, who already got a higher perspective, to come through and help you out. And you need to be open to it, and you need to ask for the help that you need. For many of you, this is an ego death, and asking for that help is very much you putting your ego and your pride to the side. Trust me, been there, done that. Especially if you're used to handling things and doing things on your own. But I had to come to realize that in certain areas of my life, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. God send me people, resources, information that can help me become more knowledgeable and experienced and have more wisdom in this area, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Send me a rescue, send me an angel, send me a magical shapeshifter. So I pray that you allow that level of vulnerability to help you with these goblins. I'm going to read the message of goblin so that you are clear on exactly what that is. And was it the last, what message was that? It was either a Soul Food Sundays or a Divine Masculine reading where I was talking about Lil Wayne and the song A Milli, where he said the line about, okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? And the difference between the two. So you guys might want to go back and check that one out. It was very recent. I want to say it's been within the past month that I posted that one, and I did a short where I'm highlighting where I said that too. So you might want to refer back to that if this resonates. But Goblin is represented by the number 5. Number 5s represent change, and sometimes change comes through conflict and chaos. So if you're feeling unsettled and like shit all over the place in your life, it's because you're being moved into some level of change and transformation in your life. So it says, fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. I told you, some of y'all, it's like you resent the way you've moved up to this point, the way you've shown up in the world, the way you've not honored yourself, and you're walking around carrying some shit where you need to forgive others and ultimately forgive yourself so that you can feel worthy of the opportunities that are being presented to you. Because right now you like God trying to give you a blessing and you like, who, me? Nah. I don't deserve that. I'm straight. Don't worry about it. And God like, bruh, get the fuck out of here. I designed this specifically for you. And you specifically for this. This is it. This is your moment. You're going to have to shit or get off the pot. So, and either you're going to keep being presented with whatever the opportunity is and haunted and taunted by it until you accept it and accept the challenge to evolve and mature into that space. Or you're going to be haunted and taunted by missing out. The opportunity that got away, that job opportunity that got away, the love of your life that got away, the experience that got away. So you want to be mindful of that as well while you're in a position to make a better decision. But it says goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. So many times we go through things that are traumatic, breakups and poverty, and not just romantic breakups, friendship breakups, abandonment, neglect, disappointments. And each time those experiences, it's like we leave a part of ourselves behind, because now I got to protect myself. That part of me that was open and kind and gentle and optimistic and confident is, I got to protect myself. I can't afford to show up like that because look what happened. You know what I'm saying? But it says goblins are born when we're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice. I told you, witness consciousness. You got to be able to hear that voice within you that's saying something negative to you and call it for what it is, an illusion. Tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they are leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card's appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. This is so important because as you stand not feeling worthy, not loving yourself, not honoring yourself for who you are, what you're capable of, how far you've come, you're aligning yourself with low vibe shit that is really beneath you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even on your level. Granted, something has attracted you to those experiences and those people. Something aligned you with it, but it's time to evolve beyond that. You're better than that. You're better than them experiences. You're better than those people, and God has better in store for y'all. I don't know why I just keep hearing y'all like trying to bargain with God. Like, I know that's dope over there. I know that position you got for me is dope. That career you leading me to walk in is dope. That person you leading me to build a life with is dope. I see it. I see the vision. But nah, not me. I'm straight. Cause I'ma fuck that up. I'm a whole fuck up. Why would you give me that? Why would you give me not authority, but yeah, like why would you call me to stand in my authority in that way to align with that thing or that person? So I'm hearing it, but I'm also hearing God be like, get the fuck out of here, yo. Why are you sleeping on me? I'm God. I'm within you. I know what's best for you. You say you trust me. I know that you have what it takes to see this thing through. I don't give a fuck about what you did in the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you grace. This was part of your story from the beginning. So I hope the message found you well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. I hope that it leaves you encouraged to challenge yourself, to commit to yourself, and what's best for you. And I think that's everything, y'all. Until next time. Peace.